Okay.
where's your work
Order. The question is that an advisor.
Right, are you live on YouTube?
Yeah, we are. Okay. Right.
So
I'm sorry, what?
Parliament Live.
No. This is just biasness. This is just bias.
So
Bias. Because me, I was getting him back. He
You're the only one that's
What is happening?
I don't know.
He's not.
This is such a joke.
I'm gonna turn that down for now. So the could you fill them the people watching, which I think now is currently 0. What's it took off. Oh my god, I'm lagging. What's actually happening at the minute?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
So essentially, it's a bit of a mess. As you can see, both parties have confused which side they actually belong on. The opposition is about as organised as my left toe, and the government are all. They're all just a mess, to be honest. Like, politics in Dead UK at the moment is a bit of a joke.
Yep. The Commons. We should make a documentary on the Commons. That'd be so good.
It would be a great documentary.
Lords killing the Commons, and we've got just the incompetency in general.
What? Okay, so now a group developers raided the floor.
Don't see a problem with that.
Where we were, first reading, lead
Right.
of the house.
Today.
Finance and banking.
You're going to Brazil!
And I believe somebody just got Brazil out of the House of Commons.
You need to jump in first. Order.
That's how strong PSG is.
Order. Thank you
Oh my God.
We now come to the second reading of the Finance and Banking Bill 2020. I shall allocate 3 minutes of reading time. This one is a bit longer.
Yeah.
3
whole
seconds,
minutes.
please. One of the clerks, someone. Alpha.
Greatest bill you'll ever read.
180 seconds, please, Alpha.
Right. While that's happening, we'll just chat for a bit about how incompetent the House of Commons are. So
I mean, I think in any UK group, you're going to get the interesting figures, and you're going to get the figures who stand out.
I just realised I've had headline. Right. Okay.
Yeah, you have.
King
Is that-
Arthur passed away at Bucking. Okay, that goes after. At BP. Then what else do we have? What's happened?
The marriage of some people.
King William married. Now what?
Boris
now what else
Johnson's
do we have?
birthday.
Bojo's birthday. Alright, that works. Oh no, it doesn't. Bojo's birthday. First British rocket is... What? My name's getting called out.
In what? Oh, Sketchbook won the something.
Right, that is a very good news line there. It's amazing. We've got Bojo's birthday, rockets launched, King William marries you, Aussie. It's going great.
Oh yeah, the rocket was launched, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't have footage of that for you. I wasn't that prepared.
Oh my god, what is this?
We should ask them. I think we should get one to do an interview after the show.
We should.
What is the Commons?
You better stand up to actually present it, please.
I just realised one of these things goes to 3A to 1 to A to I to B to I to 1 to 1.
I just don't think that they have any order, to be honest.
Yeah, the speaker seems to be a bit. I don't know.
He seems to be much more lenient towards the government speaking out
Yeah,
than
does.
the opposition.
Don't there was quite a few Labour members using microphones who have been shushed. However, I don't think I recall a single government member being shushed while he's been in the chair.
Yeah.
He does
I
have.
mean, there's.
He's been Conservative leader for like months and months. I think there is obviously always going to be some bias with that. Ignore me.
Here we go. Now the speaker is giving order.
Finance and Banking Bill of 2022.
Banking bill. Oh, debate.
Oh, this is to do with
Mr.
me.
Adam J. Blackford.
Definitely
Thank you,
got
Mr.
it.
Speaker. As you can see, this is probably the
Just
best
a
bill
mix
that
squish
this
me.
house has ever seen, Mr. Speaker. Of course, it was written by me, and then we can all agree I'm the best person here. Probably except
just take
some
these
out
now?
members on the government bench. I'm going to stop waffling about that. Mr. Speaker, this bill will revive the economy. I'm going to say it once. We're going to say it again, Mr. Speaker. This has
Lovely
been long in
authoritative
the
hand
making.
stomping right
Too
there
many
to
people
control the room.
Talk about the stock market,
Yeah,
and I
the,
hate it so much. And so I sat down one evening, Mr. Speaker, and I wrote too many things on a piece of paper.
Crikey,
and
I don't think anyone
Mr.
asked for his
Speaker,
love
best
story when he
bill
stood
in
up,
the
to be
House,
honest.
Proposed by
Yeah.
a Conservative government.
I mean,
Mr.
I'm the
Speaker,
deputy
and
government
here
of Parliament
to
now, so this has to do with me.
revive
Wait,
the economy,
hang on.
kickstart
hear me?
the stock exchange, Mr. Speaker, and bring in a new
Minor technical issue.
conduct authority to monitor
Hello?
the stock exchange, Mr. Speaker.
Hi,
I look forward
hello.
to hear what the
Hello?
opposition benches say, if any.
Hi.
Okay, good. Right, yeah, sorry.
Nothing.
Cut out there for a bit.
I don't know what money is. They don't.
2 seconds to the
Okay.
Treasury.
I withdraw the swearing.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to Adam Duran. Now, it's unfortunate that he didn't ask for my help because I was writing.
Oh.
I was going to go speak to him a day
Ooh.
before.
He has a
Um,
life. That's
a
rare.
day
Who's-
for an
before
MP.
he
Oh,
published
there's
it and
a
remitted it to the
Chinese
House, which is a
communist
shame, but you know, it saves me from
protester
writing
up in the stands.
600
in
words on a
spectators.
Google
Oh.
document.
See what he
but,
has
you
to
know,
say.
as a representative of
I believe I can
the
translate
Treasury,
for you.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
sure that the
Shut up, Bal, shut
Prime
up.
Minister
Shut up,
acting-
shut up.
You can't do that. Get Ofcom writing to us.
I hope I don't get cancelled for that.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the comments now.
is given
Oh, stop.
to the
woman,
Treasury as
please.
we do
Right.
need it as of current due to the abrupt departure of the former Chancellor of Exchequers.
Oh, slag them off in my
David
face.
H. Campbell. He was shameful, but that's not the debate we're on, unfortunately.
He was actually a
'cause I
decent
have
chancellor,
lots
though.
of things I could say about my former
Who?
employer.
The
But as
chancellor
I'd like
that
to say,
left government and slagged them
thank
off
you
in, like,
again
a group
to
chat with banks.
the honourable gentleman or right honourable gentleman.
I think he was
whatever,
alright.
whatever
Yeah,
he
he
is.
actually did seem to
And
think,
I
like-
urge everyone in this house to vote aye.
Well, it seems like
aye,
the Chinese
uh,
protester isn't
to
giving
help,
up.
to help the economy. Really,
Um,
there's nothing more to it. Because if you vote, if you vote against it,
Let's,
then you're
let's
obviously
listen
against
back
progress.
in on
and
what
if you're
the
against progress,
Commons are saying.
you've got no
Yeah.
place in this house.
The
Should have voted.
in a group
Second,
chat with a bunch of banks,
second,
the UK
second.
banking group chat, the Chancellor slagged off the entire government. That was rather funny.
Of the country, no.
Right.
I think
yeah.
the
The
eyes
eyes have it.
The eyes have it.
I
The
think the
question
eyes have
is
it as
that
well.
Yeah.
the Finance and Banking Bill of 2022 be read a third time. It's
So
amazing.
who's on the bench
Aye.
on the far left?
Of
of
the
opposition?
country, no.
Sorry, I can't hear you as a pirate.
Hey.
Shout.
I think the eyes have it.
Who's on the bench on the far left of the opposition?
That's. It looks like Alan, but it's not. It is
No, it's I know who it is, but like which party?
Wait, hang on. Do you mean left side or right side?
Actually, I had a schedule.
On the opposition bench, but like
Oh.
the left side.
Labour. Hang on.
Is it Labour? I thought Labour's the other people.
There's not any English.
Order.
Tory
First
play
reading of the
English.
House.
I got 6 in English. I got 6. So shut up.
Your mic's doing a bit of static there. It's gone now.
Oh, is that my mic?
Yeah, I think it was.
I'll give 60 seconds of reading time.
Oh, so I believe the Chinese protesters now vouching for women's rights. Oh, against women's rights. My bad.
Why is there a
Okay, they've got reading time now. I'll just chat now and make fun of them. So What do you think the difference between the House of Commons and a zoo is? Because like I'm not really seeing a difference.
Between this and zoo. Oh right.
Yes.
Well, you can see they're mimicking the noises of the classic gorilla. So I wouldn't really distinguish between the two, to be honest.
I believe here is either a mating chant or a sign of compassion.
And now they're currently I don't know what they're doing. They're just chattering amongst. Oh, the Chinese Communist protester has
they're
managed to
reading.
infiltrate the House of Commons.
He is now sitting in the clerks.
I'm getting news that this guy is Bi Xingling. And I believe that Bi Xingling is actually
I believe the
working with
speaker
the
is.
king.
No, I think the speaker is the king. Oh, okay,
Thank
sorry
you
about
very
that.
much. We're now going to be debate on the second reading of the Robust Qualifications and Requirements Bill 20.
Oh, a Lego bill.
To Secretary of the Treasury.
Thank you very much. Now, this idea was first
When the Prime
This-
Minister took the
this
Chancellor's
first
spot, he has done
popped up
nothing in
into
the banking
my
group chat. He's done nothing.
absolutely
It's
brilliant temple of a mind I have. When I learned
I
that
can assure you,
the-
do not have a
I
mind.
think it's probably former Shadow Lord Chancellor did not have a bar certification, and
Shameful. Shameful.
and he looked a lot like a how do I
A tool.
how do I say it?
Well, it
An
seems the Chinese
So
Communist
I thought,
protester is
how
now
do
part of
we-
the House of Commons.
What do I do?
It's
make
more
stuff.
interesting
I'm,
than-
I'm a genius. I don't do stuff like that. And now this bill, you know, I'm gonna go again. This bill just protects the integrity of the House, and if you have a problem with the protection of the integrity and the protection of Benjamin Appleberry's leaving,
He's finding it
and
hard
if-
to
and if you
comprehend
have
the
a
words
problem-
coming out of his mouth.
and if you have
And
a
look, there is
problem
another mating
with,
cry from the
the
government
protection
benches.
of the integrity of the House and
Little David Attenborough show.
and the political system that we
And
so
and,
deal
and,
with.
and, and, and here we
You
see
wouldn't- you
the
wouldn't
wild
you wouldn't
commoner,
make
the
bill.
wild
This
politician,
prevents
mating with
people
the
that
female
have
communist
faults or malicious
protester.
people from getting into
They make
power. It's
the
really
noises and
annoying.
flail their arms about flamboyantly
Motion to put-
whilst going, I,
I
I.
Oh, I believe
Why
something's
is
happening.
everyone turning into ours?
Good, I said Mr. John Cam will do our show.
Second, lads.
Is
Oh,
he going
what?
to say something or is he going to
I
sit
knew
down?
Ari was gay.
What?
There we go. What's Mr.
Okay,
John
so now
Cam?
they're doing, now they're coming out,
That's such a
and this is
horrible-
exciting.
I am.
Oh, and there was the confirmation from the I
Just
don't know what.
change the entire thing.
Adam J.
Why
Black.
am I like this?
I think this really
Miss Adam J.
epitomises
Black,
the
be quiet,
government
please.
slay,
and then a bunch of lady
And then
makeup
what
emojis.
the hell? And now a
Oh,
government
Order,
member
order,
has just
leader of the
died.
House, order.
The opposition has just been teleported off to Brazil
That was
for
the
some
second.
reason.
And more members are just dropping dead in the house.
I think the Chinese communist government has infiltrated
I believe
the
this
house.
Labour member is showing affection towards the Tories. Is whoa, he's actually complimenting the Conservative
Why are we
Party,
all like
something
this?
quite rare.
This is hilarious.
Oh, and the foreign sec has just said this is hilarious. Oh, sorry, not the foreign sec, the
No, it's funny.
foreign minister.
The opposition bench has been reduced to one person.
Oh, we just named a member. They don't like naming each other in the comments. It's not very what they
Thank
call
you,
parliamentary.
Thank you very much. Now, I appreciate.
We should
once
make
again,
Little
I'm
Parliament
gonna
Planet.
say- I appreciate.
Oh,
all the
now the
support we can get on
Chinese
either sides of
communist
the house, and I appreciate how
giraffe
the shadow
is
secretary
being
of
Braziled.
transport is sucking up
it
to the
disappeared.
conservative government. You know, I didn't
A
know
point of
someone would be
order
so
from the
desperate
Labour
to
bench.
become a conservative MP.
Ooh.
But anywho,
Oh.
as I said, I'm really.
Is Napoleon a man
I'm
or
really,
a woman?
thankful
The
and
debate
A
lives
woman.
on.
support that the opposition are giving us, giving the bills that we have written.
We should make
I mean,
Little
actually,
Parliament
vote.
Point of
Planet.
order, Napoleon first.
Little Parliamentary
Like
Planet. Does that sound
Napoleon.
good?
Good.
Here we go.
The Chinese are on their way.
Ooh. Dodgy comment from the who was that?
Yeah, what one?
Why is he? Why is she standing on his knee?
So I think there's some sexual
That was
actions
great.
happening
Great
right
point of
now
order, Mr.
on the opposition
Speaker. I
bench.
thoroughly enjoyed that.
So far, no point of order has been made. She's just stood there. Oh.
Napoleon was a very small man.
Can the speaker? Ooh.
Oh, fuck
No,
off. Who
that's-
cares?
Bullying from the Tory bench.
I think what Labour is trying to address is the blatant fact
Horrible
that
language.
the Speaker allowed a
No,
communist
what
sympathiser
statement?
to be within
Also,
their
he
close
can-
proximity
he can
and
provide
actually
it to
rule
me.
over the session.
You know,
Order.
I am prepared to pull a Dennis Skinner if you don't provide the evidence.
Yeah, I can't be bothered, Dennis Skinner.
Oh.
In response to that
Threatening
point
to
of
pull a
order,
Dennis
I
Skinner.
cannot change the will of God, unfortunately.
Eh.
I myself am not.
It seems the
God,
Speaker
and
is
it
taking the side of the Tories and aiding them.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Wasting our time.
Furthermore, why do they all look like the same person? They're slowly turning into women.
They're all monkeys, that's the thing. It's a little zoo, the Tory zoo.
You don't
Ah.
have one.
We should make Little Parliamentary Planet. Instead of Little Blue Planet, it's Little Parliamentary
I don't
Planet.
think we really-
We will
Oh,
study.
Napoleon walked out and no one cared, so now she's sad. That's quite funny.
See her walk away there? No? She's saying something?
All crumbling.
Oh.
Mr. Speaker, why did you not respond to my point of order?
We have no MPs. Where have they gone? Yeah, that's a good question. We don't know. Where the Labour MPs have gone.
Behaviour by the opposition. I really have to condemn the behaviour.
Right, this is oh no, another one.
And another one's gone.
They're all leaving.
Yes, I know that.
Now Labour has
because I
got
wrote
one
2/3 of them.
member of Parliament.
Only John's left.
Yes, I only
And the
write-
Speaker is allowing such
Hehe.
chatting
Oh,
in the
well,
government benches,
isn't that and
benches
he's
which is
annoyed.
considered unparliamentary.
He's fuming. He's
Absolutely
George.
fuming. Look at him.
he
George,
hence that.
Oh, no,
Yes, yes.
would you consider this to be blatant favouritism from the Speaker? As you can see, the amount of speaking out of turn from the
Well, I mean,
benches.
I motion to vote
It's like a
on Chief
tribe,
Extent.
isn't it? It's like a pack of gorillas. So at the top you have Mr. Speaker, who is their king gorilla, and all the other monkeys below him are just chirping on to his call, his mating call.
Catch up.
I
Yes.
totally agree with you there.
But it's
We're,
oh,
we're not on, we're not on the debate about crime, though.
They're not on the debate about crime.
no, Madam Speaker.
Madam.
Mr.
Madam
Speaker, I don't know.
It's Madam Speaker. She's a lady now.
Madam Speaker, I don't know if you realise, but I did make a point of order, so
Ooh.
I'll do that after this is.
Yes, I was.
The
And
point of
Napoleon
order
is back in the
is
chamber.
to vote.
I think the Tory bench are making fun of pronouns and are abusing them.
Mm.
Point of order, can we,
Is that
stop changing
transphobia from the government benches? Will the Speaker
It
allow
seems
it?
the bacon head has stood up to waffle.
Excuse me, please do not speak when you are not in the
You got
chambers.
kicked out. Shut the
No,
fuck up.
point of order, Chief Secretary of Treasury.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I don't know if you realise, but the honourable, well, not so honourable, probably dishonourable member was ejected out the chambers. and he took it.
Catastrophic! What did we say?
Back in.
You won't want to be called
Oh,
that.
no.
Sorry, I won't name them. I withdraw.
I'm behind
The
them.
right honourable
He
lady
named a member.
on the opposition front also walked out and then decided to walk in. May we please remind the people on both sides of the house that this is a parliamentary institution and not a circus.
I would beg to differ, Mr.
Order,
Chief
order.
Secretary
First,
to the
in response to
Treasury.
that, can I just remind the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, but it's in fact Madam Speaker. If you would take a look at me, if you would take a look at me,
Mr. Speaker, Mr.
response
Speaker,
to-
I do not assume. I do not assume.
Order, Madam Speaker, thank you very much. In response to his point of order, I will say that an appointment for leaving and re-entering the chamber is allowed as a member was not ejected or told to withdraw in regards to any event that a member who
Just name
was
me. Point of order.
who was told
You
to
can't make a point of order outside the house, you moron.
Order. I asked that he does mute himself.
I'm
and
surprised
not
nobody's been
re-enter the
ejected by the
chamber.
Speaker
If he
this
does
session.
so again, then
I
I will.
think
If he
quite
does,
funny
if he
how the
does
Speaker
so,
on the
I
government
will,
benches.
make my,
How he allows
my
disrespect
desire
from
for
the
the-
benches
my desire for
to
Mr.
speak
House
from a
motion to
sanitary
suspend-
position.
No.
It's
Speaker, I
totally.
motion to vote.
As a motion to vote?
Albert, I didn't call you. Albert, I didn't call you. Sit down.
Speaker,
Well,
why am I now Napoleon? Madam Speaker,
Albert,
I motion.
I said. I'm not saying that he is in the chamber. I was saying if he enters the chamber.
Okay, at this point it's just become a joke. I generally can't look at this zoo
We're going
and
to
like
move past
take it
that.
Speaker,
seriously.
I motion to vote.
Look at
Madam Speaker, I motion to vote.
Nah, Duke, make
Second.
me Napoleon.
Wait,
Ah.
I've turned
I'm
into
gonna
her
take that as a
now.
second. The
Oh my
question is, the
God.
question now be put as many as about to
Sketch,
say
look at me.
Wait, where are you?
Might join the opposition bench. Hold on.
Oh, have you?
So the answer to the question is that the Robust Qualifications and Requirements Bill of 2022 be read a third time. As many as the right opinions say aye.
No, I is actually a chant in a grill. In
Yeah, I
something.
reckon the ayes
And
might just
they're
have
quite
it.
united
The ayes
today
might
in
just
their
have it.
what they
Where
have
we
is
now come to
they
the
have ritual
German
voting.
debate on crime.
They call it democracy.
Prime Minister.
Thank
They're very proud of this
Thank
democracy.
you, Mr. Speaker, and anyone who says my party is not diverse, look behind me, Mr. Speaker. This is a matriarchy if I've ever seen one, Mr. Speaker.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I will be proposing our new policing bill to the House of Commons probably tomorrow, but it might be the day after that. I've just been speaking to members of the Metropolitan Police to ensure the bill is at its finest. Its best form, Mr. Speaker. But can I just say, we're like this government's like a
Can I
candidate.
just remind the Prime Minister it's Madam Speaker, please? Prime Minister.
They are so
Oh my
much.
god.
They are so diverse. They have a chicken driving a Ferrari with a television as a head.
You know, when people tell me that ZUK politics aren't serious, I don't believe them. Like, you look at the state of this, it couldn't be more serious, to be honest.
No. Currently got a what do we call this as a clerk? A Grinch with a long beard wearing a Christmas hat.
Hold on, let me go have a little look.
Going on the streets. I was there early today as an officer of the TSG, fighting on the front lines, along with the levelling up secretary, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Speaker, and also yourself, Mr. Speaker. You were there serving as well. So we all know firsthand what the experience is of our officers on the streets, and I have to say that they need greater protections, and that is exactly what we're going to do once our bill passes.
Strong words
the
from the Prime Minister.
Because
Absolutely.
this new
I mean,
game
I can't
plus
take
they
them
added
seriously, I'm
those,
just too
criminal
concentrated on the
Molotovs
chicken in the
basically
background, to be
unlimited
honest.
Molotovs, has turned London into a
Getting
war zone.
close-up image of that now.
Mr. Speaker, there's more fires at London now than the Great Fire of London. I'll be real with you, Mr. Speaker. Honestly, it's a big issue, and I have spoken to the development team.
There is
about
now a
bugs
pigeon
with
in the chamber.
With the Molotovs, which is
Cuckoo,
things,
apparently.
and hopefully that will be sorted out soon. Yeah, thank you, Fuzzy, our work experience clerk, for sorting that out. So yeah, once we get the Molotov issue sorted and we get,
I'm surprised there's not been a point of order on that
passed
yet.
through the House, Mr. Speaker, we should see the police more able to quell crime.
Can we just call this like absolutely appalling parliamentary standards?
Even
for the common
I mean, the
that
king.
is-
Actually, do you know what? The king has to do something at this point. I'd say.
Putting criminals
This is
behind
pretty
behind bars, which
atrocious.
is very essential. So of course, moving forward, our strategy to fight crime is just get our new policing bill passed and
We've got two
ensure
birds
that,
in the chamber.
the standards are properly enforced in terms of training, activity, and everything like that to ensure that we have the right amount of officers on the streets at all times. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, there was a poo from the government benches.
If the point of order is related to the historical figure that has arrived on the table of the clerks have done that, not me.
Well, actually, the
Wait,
point of order is
no.
about how
Oh,
we are
no.
allowing.
I want that avatar. Hang on.
How we're allowing.
If it's in regards to the
I
birds,
want
I was about to address it when the Prime Minister sat down.
I was just going to
That's
talk
not a-
about how it's really, it's just incorrect to bring other foreign world leaders into the house without alerting the house.
So it was about Hitler.
Why is it?
He's my third. He's my
Also,
third
can I-
favorite chancellor.
Can I just say?
I'm sorry, but how can we continue with this in our... They're meant to be upholding our democratic standards, and they currently have a pigeon, a... Oh, speaker's finally dressed in. Oh my god. We have a pickle, a chicken, and a pigeon in the house, along with Adolf Hitler. What are your thoughts on this?
We really need to calm down.
George, what are your thoughts on it? George.
Ah, yes. Hello. Sorry.
What's your thoughts on there being a pigeon, a chicken, TV on its head, driving a Lamborghini, and Hitler in the chamber?
Well, I actually think the king's going to dissolve Parliament, and I've actually got rumours that he may be doing it. So.
Oh. Can we see those rumours, please?
The rumours are from me, but we'll see what.
Oh, okay. Sliding into the king's DMs, I believe you're doing right now.
And they've all changed now that I said that they're going to be dissolved. That's quite funny.
He's a woman himself.
Oh, possible transphobia from the government measure.
I disagree
mind.
with that sentiment wholeheartedly.
What? Doc, serious man, why did you go bald? Oh my god. Doc's bald, what the hell?
This is absolutely outrageous disrespect coming from the opposition front benches.
I do have to agree with whoever speaking.
I could probably see that there are.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that. I can't say that. That'd be unparliamentary.
I find it ironic that Mr. Fuzzy, who's claiming he enforced SO43, was himself a marshmallow a couple of seconds ago. So it seems that once he thinks the rules have gone too far, he imposes them.
When I mean I want to
Oh.
be Chancellor, I don't mean Chancellor of Exchequers.
Possible breaking news here. I've just received a tip off of blatant
Ends up happening. We don't really want anything bad happening to it.
homophobia from Wadja Badger, a Labour Party leader. They will be released late shortly in a
Oh my god.
group
You
chat.
did not just say that.
No, in the news channel.
What did you say? I missed it. What did you say?
The Rama lady must heckle in chat, not in. Wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, pirate.
I take that back. No point.
She said that there's no officers online.
It's like what, 3 of us in the chamber, 4 of us in
Get
the
the mic
chamber.
out, Dan, get the mic out.
I don't know why there's a 12-year-old girl speaking in the chamber now.
Nor do I, to be honest.
And it seems like a man in a wheelchair has now climbed on top of the communist sympathiser who has now gained robotic arms, turning into a Terminator, it seems. Oh, and Hitler's here as well. We've got the whole movie franchise here.
We've got a conservative, we've got a communist, Adolf Hitler, and a
Yeah, all the ideologies
in a
have joined
wheelchair.
us today in this chamber.
Tanks on this. I think, Mr. Speaker, I think Napoleon may be half Mr. Speaker.
That's going to be going in our headlines today.
Withdraw the name.
I'll send this to you for the Westminster
I haven't
Times.
been on London in about 3 weeks.
Sorry, doesn't suffice.
Check in the group
Withdraw
chat.
the name, please.
Out of.
Dodgy Dave! Respect to the chair.
I respect
Yeah,
your
but I
chair,
don't wanna
not
give
you,
way.
Mr. Speaker. I just respect the chair.
He just respects the chair.
She will not. I will not give way. I'm an Iron Lady.
Oh, now we've got Margaret Thatcher. Maggie Thatcher
Oh.
has joined us.
Oh, that.
I hate them.
You know, they say like they've taken it seriously, but if you look at the bench over here, they're RPing some Adopt Me style smoking.
What?
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Follow the section state for levelling up housing communities advice to
Hitler is
breathe
proudly
before
watching
the
on
first.
as the Tory government speaks.
I didn't know that.
We get taken down by the government for this.
No, this isn't a political view. Like, this is literally what I'm seeing. It's a fact.
Fair enough. You're going to see
Hitler
E-point
is literally
from...
watching down.
Oh god.
As they're speaking.
Oh god. Nobody tell him about / E-point. That's gonna be we must
Wait, is
correct.
that a thing?
Yeah, / E-point.
It's also religion.
Hold on.
It's religion.
We must correct down on info.
Oh no! Oh no!
See what I mean?
Islam.
Albert removed
Or CCP fashion, Napoleon's saying we need to stop clothing.
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
Islam, inshallah, whatever.
It's actually.
Oh, now they're
The
being
woman trying to
Islamophobics. They've
stop
somehow managed to
vaccine without
conquer all the
using
phobics in
factors,
one
please
session.
let them do it.
They have now also said they want to get rid of
Section state for levelling
political
up.
clothing, such as hammers and sickles.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The honourable lady speaks.
This is my favourite MP.
Some remarkable words describing law enforcement.
Such a strong speaker.
And what
I
she
agree.
seems to be implying incompetence,
Hitler is now
Mr.
jumping up
Speaker.
on top of
Over the
the
past
disabled
few
man.
days, the territorial
It's-
support group has been keeping London safe from criminals with the new game passes that
Hitler
has
is now
been,
standing above the disabled
introduced for
and the
crazy amount of
communists. This
robots,
may be
must I
a
say. GG to the
indicator
admins for
to
making so
the
much.
Holocaust.
At the same time, these Molotov attacks
Oh my, you can't
and
say that.
firearm attacks on our capital have been handled
Oh my
correctly by the territorial support group and other.
Well, it seems the levelling up
It
secretary
is.
is the only one
This,
taking it seriously
as
this session.
personally, I fight on the front lines along with my the Prime Minister, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, the Speaker of the House, one of the interim clerks, the Chief Secretary to the Treasury, and a few other opposition MPs, which I do thank
How is
for,
the clerk saying
taking,
here, here? I swear
taking
they're not meant to
advantage of a House of Commons
political.
Disqualifications Act amendments. we've even introduced new strategies to the territorial support group, as they are the key functioning unit within Met
Key functioning
to
units.
tackle public disorder, which has allowed us to arrest people for vast amounts of time, which will delay the attacks, allowing us to get everything in motion to ensure that another attack isn't
Liv's
as
here.
dangerous
Oh,
as
God,
one
get
that
out.
could possibly happen after that.
It's a bit mean.
Furthermore, Mr. Speaker,
My
we've
favourite
even,
MP is Little Dragon
we've been able to
2187.
push criminals outside New Scotland Yard, Downing Street, and Buckingham Palace countless times, and delivered multiple successful.
God, he's still going on. He's still going on.
Operations that
Expect it to
saved
take
the
a while,
likes
like,
of
to take a while.
important cabinet ministers and the royal family. I withdraw that. I know I'm not allowed to talk about them. And just are there any other hostages that may have been taken into the arms of the criminal? This government is ensuring that all law enforcement.
Well, I wouldn't
agencies
blame the hostage
and
situation
get
on
everyone
anyone,
into
to be honest,
safety, which is
considering
their
it was led
parliament,
by
which is their British
Arthur.
right.
Yeah.
Point of order,
Here,
Secretary
here.
Treasury.
Thank you very much, but I think that the opposition front benches have a real problem with maturity.
Oh right,
believe-
the Tory
No,
government
you
are
need
talking
to
about
be- I
maturity.
think that you need to be quiet because you're not
He's
in the
not
house.
even in the chamber.
Exactly.
Let's
thank you very
rewind the live
but,
stream to about
the
5
Shadow
minutes
Chancellor,
ago.
the Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequers. I'd hate to say it, but he's abusing his right to walk in and out, putting in inappropriate apparel. Mr. Speaker, someone who's been ejected is now in the chambers. Someone in the speakers is now in the chambers.
If one of the clerks would kindly.
Oh, he's been banned. Little Dragon's been banned now. That's
Thank you very
exciting.
much. Now, Mr. The Shadow Secretary, sorry, not the Shadow Secretary, the Shadow Chancellor of Exchequers has spent more
Hitler
time
is moving
changing
along
his
the top
outfit
of the
than
chamber.
He has actually been partaking in this session. And using the
I've just been sent an anonymous tip that
Points
Hitler
to
is
the
part
point
of
order. I
the
think
Tory
today,
conspiracy government.
we've all been a little bit
Don't think we
overexcited.
broadcast that one.
I appreciate that we are
Unless
now.
there is
listening,
sufficient evidence.
I will just reiterate.
I'll
to
rescind
members
my
to
statement.
Not just go in and out of the chamber. You're either in or out. If you need to do something, and you don't want to be. If you need to do
The
something like
Speaker
take
is
your avatar,
finally
yeah, go out,
establishing
feel free,
order
but
after
don't
30
just do
minutes
it
of what
every
I could
10
describe in one
seconds or
word
so.
as AIDS.
I do want to have to reiterate that again.
You're not allowed to say that.
Oh, sorry. Is this PG 12?
Yes, PG-13. You can call
Sorry,
us
what I
Zooders.
could describe this as a episode of
Pandemonium.
what's this?
You know what? That might be a good.
Pandemonium. Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Mr.
Like when
Speaker.
Peppa Pig, when George the Pig loses his
not
dinosaur.
Still no order in the chamber as Conservative benches continue to talk
Oh,
while
wait,
another member is
6 minutes.
speaking, and the Speaker is not upholding this order.
I know, you better be excited.
I think they're voiceophobic for people
That
who
seems a
don't
bit
have the ability to
communistic.
put their mic on.
I know.
Bit shocked about
I think that
So they've
Pirate
been-
Hayden should be
just
kicked
go
out
and
as
get
Speaker, as he is.
Should we
clearly
go
not
over all the
capable.
phobics they've been today?
Yes, go ahead.
They've been Islamophobic,
Mhm.
homophobic,
Mhm.
voiceophobic,
Mhm.
transphobic.
Ooh.
Know who that is?
That's a controversial one right there.
It's a dictable read.
They've been ableist by making fun of people in wheelchairs and dressing up as cartoon characters. And in all honesty, it's just disgusting to
Ari,
see.
Ari, you're sat next to him. Can you tell him who adapted Reynolds, please?
Sounds like an
And I
Xbox.
believe that
Ari, tell,
yes, the
Reynolds.
I'm not going to say that because
You can
I might
do
get
this.
taken
You
out for
can
that
do
one.
this in your own
Just say
time,
who
not
he was
in
when
the.
we knew him. Well, we didn't know him.
You can do this in your own time, not in the middle of the debate.
All due respect, Mr. Speaker, he takes ages to type, so we're filling in the
Mr.
text.
Speaker, I'm not the one that.
Government
had to
benches are
spam
not
someone's name to
allowing
get them to,
members
talk
time
them
to
with a
speak,
voice
as they are rightly allowed to. The honourable member.
Can you do that on my DMs or anything?
From a sentry, no one's speaking from a sentry point.
Except you.
What?
Sediment. Oh, a sentry position. Oh, damn.
Do you mean
Guns in position. Sentry position. Oh,
You mean
God.
sedentary?
And bullying from the government
it
benches,
seems-
possibly being ableist, as he may be dyslexic. Ooh, that's
Since
a
an
pretty
MP
bad
is
one.
currently shouting out some drill commands, which shows his lack of appreciation for the veterans who might get PTSD in the chamber from those commands.
Grenadier at Century at ease.
See, he's already clipped off one of his MPs. He's going off on one. So
Motion to adjourn.
He's got to have a
Second.
No.
this is going to be a lot in counselling bills.
In Scottish, so
We've still got 35 minutes, isn't it?
What about do you want to go on London?
And I think the government have given up on
What about
Parliament.
London?
They don't want to hear the scrutiny from the opposition as they can't handle it, as they clearly demonstrated.
No, I generally think they just can't be bothered.
You're saying we're
Yep.
gonna get the train back.
Agreed.
The government, like
We
as much as
voted
they're
these
bad,
people
the
in.
opposition is also as bad as well.
We voted these
You know what,
people in,
sorry,
and
we
they've
can
done
keep
nothing but act like clowns in Parliament.
Literally dressed up as clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Both
And
sides. I'm not.
pigeons.
I'm not taking a side. I'm being politically impartial here. They are both useless.
What is it about?
What on earth is the
I don't
relevance?
think I've seen a single
How does the-
point made
how-
in this
how does the
house,
minimum wage
except from
of that
blaming each
push-
other for
push
being
down has any
unparliamentary
relevancy
and
to do
making
with
hear
crime?
noises.
If you can please keep it on topic.
It's just been like.
Has there been
you know,
any
a day at the-
progress
day
in
at
this
the sea.
session?
Speaker, he's spending too long. Tell him to.
I don't think so.
What will a banking bill really do for us? Which isn't already
Madam
being
Chair Runner.
done.
Whipping out these questions. I'm not prepared for them. I didn't
Sturgeon,
get a
stop
speech
speaking.
prepared.
Shush.
Crime in
Just say
Scotland
nothing.
is at an all-time high, Mr. Speaker. The Scottish people
the,
are scared to leave
Scottish
their caravans,
minister,
Mr.
the,
Speaker. And
whatever you
no one
should call
else
it.
or other than my constituency of South Glasgow, Mr. Speaker, has the worst crime rate in Europe, Mr. Speaker. I hope
The
this
Scottish
House will
MP
join me,
Adam
Mr.
J.
Speaker,
Rennett,
The,
now speaking
pressing
for the
Virgin
independence
MP.
of Scotland.
and saving, Mr. Speaker, the
It seems he can't take himself
The
seriously
Scottish
as he breaks
populace,
down
Mr.
into
Speaker.
laughter.
The I want to adjourn, leave SMH, as just came from a government bench, and he's standing up to say so.
Oh, was he finished? Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
Yes, it was finished.
Yeah.
The speaker is not paying attention, clearly.
Minister for Cabinet Office.
Please
Mr.
don't.
Speaker, beyond to the point, I find it absolutely disgraceful and shameful how the Right Honourable Lady, Deputy Leader of the Opposition, insinuates that we pull and what she calls the Chinese Communist Party moment. Her influencing and I can't remember the word, but her insinuating that we should commit to as same as the Chinese Communist Party in 1989 at the Tiananmen Square protests and massacre.
What do you mean? Nothing happened then?
Has told
That
us
was
to
a
do,
the
and
government
she's
benches are
basically
denying
told us
the
to
Tiananmen Square
our own
massacre.
Civilians. Those Chinese citizens, that's
Honestly, I'm too tired. It's just been too long. I don't know how to deal with monkeys after this while.
Little Dragon wants to come on air with us.
of the opposition.
Yes, get Little Dragon on air. Let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, let's see why his party is so incompetent and the government want to send in.
That is tyrannical from the Labour Party.
Let me
Mr.
add him on my
Speaker.
main
No,
account.
I'm not
No,
sure.
give way, please, give way. I'd like to.
Give way to my right honourable gentleman.
Thank you very much. I'd like to.
Wait, let me add my main
Jacob
account as well.
Here, and I'd like to give you a quote.
I thought you
given
should
by
hear
the
the session,
Iron
though.
Lady herself, a brilliant
Hello,
parliamentarian.
Little Dragon.
No, it is. It's got very much to do. When there is discord, may we bring
So
harmony.
why
And
is
that is what
the behaviour
Metropolitan
from
Police
both
have been
sides of the
doing
house been so
in these
appalling today?
times of crisis. If
I think it's been
anyone
rather good.
disagrees, frankly,
You believe that this is a good day? And he's just left.
Yeah.
Alright, so you think the behaviour today was good?
I think it's been better than normal.
This is better than normal.
Basically, yeah.
This.
Yep.
There has been Adolf Hitler in the chamber, 2 birds in the chamber. You've had your members walk in and out.
And I think the speaker's a very big problem.
The speaker just has sat there and watched
And
amusingly.
ban. I mean, like.
You've
you
been
know,
banned.
I have.
Did that to yourself.
Yeah, but it's not my. It's like the speaker's really biased.
I think that's evident.
Uh,
However,
Little Dragon, can I just ask why did you get ejected from the session?
Because apparently I got TP'd. When I got ejected, because I crossed the line over to the government side for a second to get. So there was another Labour MP who crossed the line, and I tried to get him back.
Session is adjourned.
And that's what. Yay! Right, bye.
No, we're gonna chat for a bit.
Aye.
So, what do you think of the current state of the House of Commons, Little Dragon?
I think the speaker's a very big problem. I think the leader of the house is also a very big problem. Did I get ejected? Did I get like suspended? By the way,
I
the
believe you got
speaker's yeah.
ejected.
But speaker said there was a motion to eject by the leader of the House of Commons. I followed procedure. I don't know.
Can
Anyway,
in in your eyes, can the speaker maintain order in the house?
no.
How so?
He's just a very bad speaker, I think. Obviously, he tries to be a good speaker, but he's not a good speaker. He's just not a good speaker at all. He's just a really bad speaker.
What do you think of how the opposition currently stands, and do you think they have any chance in the next election?
Oh, this opposition is very divided. I mean, there have been attempts to try and unify all the parties, and the Labour Party also need to be unified as a driving force. But we can't do everything, and I think obviously there's no chance this opposition or any other opposition party will get government. I think it'll be another Tory majority by a long way.
I mean, that's the problem from my angle. What I've seen is that the government, everyone's criticising them. Oh, they're incompetent this, they're incompetent that, but we don't actually have a solid opposition or enough competent MPs to stand up against them.
Well, obviously, I count myself as a very
Little Dragon.
competent MP.
Well, Little Dragon, you did get kicked out and ejected from the session.
Yeah, but the speaker's biased. The speaker is biased.
Okay, moving on. Next question.
Right, so I've received a screenshot from the Lab MPs group chat where you state.
Oh, how the fuck have you got that?
Want to
Whoa,
come
language.
in,
This is PG-13.
Oh no, it's after 9 o'clock. We can say pretty much anything now. You say, want me to come in and take the mace ? At as a protest at Napoleon. Scottish MPs do that a lot. Your response to that?
Oh yeah, obviously, the screenshots are made up.
Oh right, okay.
They're on
Is that the
mobile. They
answer?
cannot be. They are on
Oh,
mobile.
they're a mobile. Oh,
Yes,
they're a
they are.
mobile.
Yes, they are.
1 second. I don't think I mean, if they were said, then
Hold on, just take a minute to collect yourself because I can see you're sweating. So
obviously, I mean, there's no, there's no. Let me say this. There's no trace or me if screenshots.
Thank you for that really clear answer. That's
I can
really,
send you the screenshot if you want into the group chat.
If the person that who is the person that sent the screenshot? Can
That'll
you say?
stay classified. I'm not.
That is on record, apparently, according to this new bill. But obviously, those screenshots are.
Well, you've clearly deleted that message since. So okay. We're now
well,
going.
that's actually illegal. Just to let you know, Little Dragon. That's
I don't think it is.
Destruction of evidence.
It's not destruction of evidence if I'm not in court.
Okay, well, thank you, Little Dragon. Everyone, this is
No,
the guy who got ejected from.
I'd like to carry on here. Obviously, the person who sent this screenshot who is the person that sent the screenshot, Skep?
We cannot say due to our
Yes, you
legal.
can say, since it's on record.
We
you
signed
can
a
say.
legal agreement that we would not.
There is no legal.
We
show me
signed
the legal.
I can send
Hold
you
on,
the
hold on.
disclosure agreement.
I'll send you the NDA right
Can
now.
I go through names and you say yes or no?
No, we're not doing that. I'm
No.
not telling you the name of the person. Right.
I'm not 7 years old. Oh, for God's sake, no.
Maka 1.
Also, can we just ask where your leader is at the minute, Walkman? He's been out
Where
of the house
is
for
the
this
leader?
entire session. Walkman hasn't been in the
No,
house.
he
for
wasn't.
two-
I said that. No.
Where is
listen.
Walkman?
You started the stream 20 minutes late.
Where
He
is
was.
Walkman?
Where is he?
Yeah,
He's been around.
Right, the public have not heard from him for
The public have not heard from
months.
him because there's
The
no
Labour
need for the
Party
public
leader.
to
You want
hear.
to win next election, and your leader hasn't been
The Labour
seen.
Party do not intend, and we don't see it as a realistic aim to win the next election. There is
Do you want to know
no,
how many messages Walkman has said in the ZUK main group?
not particularly, no.
About 20. That's more. That's like around 20. It's below 20.
And do you want to know how many he sent in Labour Party MPs group?
But
chat?
that's the Labour Party MPs group chat.
Let me
That's got
just
no
find
relevance
out.
to
Let
the
me
actual
just
government.
find out.
It's got no. That's got no.
67 shit. Do you want to know how much he said in?
Rubbish.
Do you want to know? Do you know how many he said in Labour Party cabinet? Yeah, 195. 195 messages.
By 67. Can we just go back to that statistic, please? Okay, your party is a joke.
No, the person
Your
who sent me
part,
those
you're a joke. GB News is a joke.
I'm not actually with Jimmy News, so yeah.
Oh, Westminster Times.
Which one are you with?
Westminster
Oh,
Times.
right,
He's
okay.
just here because he messed up his stream, so I did it for him.
Oh, right.
Now, what's
Yeah.
Labour going to provide which the current government can't do? Apart
What
from...
is Labour going to provide that the current government can't?
Yes,
is
that's
the
what I
question.
just said. Want me to repeat it?
And
that was the question, yeah.
And the answer is quite simple. I think the answer is that we will be better in every single way.
Yeah, but how? How will you
I
be
mean,
better?
how?
How will
We
you
will-
be better?
That's a very stupid question.
Little Dragon, can you just look at the NDA, please? Just...
Yeah, that's a very stupid question, Sketch. Obviously that. What's this nonsense? Obviously that.
Sorry. Okay, you speak.
It's a very stupid question because obviously that we'll improve every department individually. I promise not to leak anything in it.
Right.
Okay.
Continue.
So obviously that we'll improve every single department.
In what way? How will you improve every single department? How will you improve the army? How will you
Well,
improve the Home
obviously,
Office? How will you improve Met? How will
really,
you...
I mean, obviously, I can only speak for the DCMS, and I think.
How will you improve
DCMS
DCMS?
The DCMS will improve leaps and bounds. Obviously.
What is this?
What does that mean? What kind of political waffle is that?
Right, Little Dragon, I think your time on the show is coming
No,
to an end.
I think that the DCMS department is a very core individual department in the UK government and should be thrived upon and used more. And I think the current DCMS secretary, Harry Ted, is the most useless DCMS secretary I've ever seen. I think Sketch could do a better job than him. But anyway, obviously he's tried his best, but his best isn't good. I will say ×2, GB.
Right.
Sorry, keep going. Keep going.
But obviously, we thrive to activitize and go leaps and bounds. I think this is journalism biasness. I'll be reporting you to the Labour.
We're
the Court of
interviewing
Law.
you. If a Conservative came on here now, we'd say why they had a pigeon in their benches.
Try and get
why
a Tory
leveling
in.
up is so important.
That is, try and get Tories in then. But anyway, I would like to make this interview more intimate in a way that.
What are you talking about? Look,
hell?
if you're going to try and be clever, at least use the right words. I mean, that's what I'm listening to. Okay, so this really encapsulates Labour's image and
In
their
a way,
incompetence, to be honest.
in a
I'm
way that,
joking.
Right. So what we've got off
In a
you is
way-
no. Hold on. Shush. Right. The Labour Party is going to improve DCMS by taking leaps. And we're going to leap even further by taking more leaps. The current DCMS sec has taken no leaps. However, we will leap. Is that correct?
Okay, I'm literally hosting a show with children. Right, can we finish this,
Shut
please?
up.
That is correct.
You've done it again. Oh my god. Right, thanks for watching, guys.
No.
Good night.
No.
Goodbye. Au revoir.
No.
Good night. Good night.